Hey YouTube, Glitchy here, and I'm back with the continuation of part 1 of So Scary Videos That They Should Be Banned from TikTok. So, let's get right to it. Remember, please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you want, engage it. And if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this.
What's at the window? CJ from the YouTube channel CJ Longcrow's Vlogs is exploring the abandoned and allegedly very haunted Crow Creek Reservation High School in Stephan, South Dakota. The school and the land it sits on has a very dark and creepy history. In 1886, the Catholic Church set up a boarding school for Native American children on this land, and then basically forced the reservation children to attend.
That's messed up.
From the day the boarding school opened, the land seemed cursed. Crops and trees planted on the grounds wouldn't grow. Random unexplained fires destroyed many of the buildings. And the schoolhouse was directly hit and almost wiped out by not one, but two different tornadoes.
That's crazy. By 2 different tornadoes? Maybe that place really is cursed.
But each time, the Catholic Church would simply rebuild the boarding school on the same ground. One of the school's darker stories involves a nun named Sister Wilhelmina Kaufman. On January 12, 1888, during a blizzard, the nun left the school building to go to the laundry house next door. Even though the buildings were very close together, she got lost in the blinding snow and couldn't find her way back to the school. The next morning, her body was found kneeling in the deep snow. She had frozen to death only 100 feet from the school's door.
Damn, that's crazy. Only 100 feet. In blizzards like that, the reason why it's real dangerous is because the storm creates like this blanket of snow that doesn't let you see, and it really blocks your vision, so you can't see anything. She was only 100 feet. She was probably walking in circles.
Cut to modern day. People who live near the Crow Creek Reservation High School report seeing many strange and frightening things. It is said that the terrifying apparition of a nun can be seen roaming the grounds, and some claim that they have seen dark shadow figures wandering the school's hallways. CJ Longcrow happens to have a friend that lives on the Crow Creek Reservation, right next to the allegedly haunted school. So not only was CJ able to explore the abandoned building, but he spent the entire night right beside the creepy school grounds. So early in the night, CJ and his friends head out to explore the school. They find some strange graffiti on the walls, and even more bizarre, a floor full of dead birds.
Holy those are dead birds?
Dead birds? What the heck?
But even more alarming are the aggressive living birds and bats that have made their...
Yeah, but first of all, why are people living next to that? That's weird. I don't get it. Why would you even... I guess it's probably cheap. Those houses, well, they look like trailers. Those trailers are probably like, I don't know, dirt cheap. And they're like, yeah, a ghost or two doesn't bother. This is a steal.
home inside the abandoned school.
Sound like something moved down there.
I wouldn't
Here,
live
let's do
there.
this one first. Oh, that's a fucking owl, bro. That's a fucking owl.
Bro, that looked like a pigeon. What do you mean an owl? Sorry for pausing so much.
Like the
God,
higher
there's
we got
another
up, like, it
difference
seems like that's
between an owl and a pigeon. Yeah, bro, that's a freaking pigeon, isn't it?
Bro, we just want to get by.
Yeah, it looks like a pigeon or some
Fucking birds on
bird.
crack, dog. Ah, shit! Go, 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 go.
After a few angry bird and bat attacks, the guys decide to finish up their exploration and just exit the school. But the creepy story doesn't end there. Now, as I mentioned before, CJ is sleeping overnight in a house that is right next to the abandoned school building. So late that night, while his friends are sleeping, he decides to take a walk around the haunted school grounds. It didn't go well.
Everyone else is asleep, so...
See, people that walk around at night by themselves are just asking for it. If something happens to you, it's on you.
Dude, like, it's so creepy out here, because I heard so many fucking stories, like, just so many stories of Like, I just can't. But it is pretty creepy out here, though. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, just look at this building. Oh, bro. That.
CJ spots some shadowy
He's like, bro, I'm out of here. Oh my god, yeah. He was just there. He got so scared he dropped that flashlight. He was like, oh, and dropped it. That's crazy. It looked like a shadow walked across there. I don't know, maybe that's that nun they were talking about, right?
figure walking by the abandoned school's third-story window. He freaks out and runs inside to wake up his friend Phil, asking him to join him to go check out the strange shadow. When they reach the third-floor window where CJ saw the figure, what they find is truly bizarre.
Okay, guys, this is exactly.
Bro, where could I have gone though?
It's exactly where the I saw it. Hold on, let me see inside there. Custodian closet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the ghost of the janitor, you know? Custodian. The afterlife, he decided, hey, look, you know what? Someone's got to keep this place clean. So he decided to stay. I'm just kidding, everybody.
Now, even though the shadow that CJ saw seems to appear from one side and walk quickly past the window, there's just nowhere to walk. There's a concrete wall on one side of the window and a tiny empty janitor's closet on the other. So where did the shape go? Did CJ Longcrow see one of the strange shadow apparitions that are said to haunt the Crow Creek High School? You decide. You can check out CJ's full exploration video over on his YouTube channel, CJ Longcrow's Logs. Disappearing Act. Reddit user Edgy Christendom says that he and his girlfriend were exploring an abandoned mental asylum in Baltimore, Maryland, when this happens.
I almost hit that. Yo, this place is crazy, bro. Oh, moms.
Babe,
What?
where are you going?
I swear I just seen something.
Don't f***ing start that. Babe! Yo, what the fuck?
Bro, what the
You're lying. You gotta be lying.
He turns just in time to catch a dark figure moving through one of the doors. But when he follows, there's no one there.
That's kind of crazy, but could be faked. Honestly, that could be faked. You saw all those windows, they looked open. The guy probably just walked there, through the door closed, jumped out the window, and hid there. He did take a little second to get there. That seems fake to me.
Edgy Christendom doesn't necessarily claim that the video is anything supernatural, and he says that it could have simply been a homeless person living in the building. But if this was a person, then where did they go?
It's kind of weird too, because I didn't really see a shadow that they had. That's odd.
Let me know what you
You
think.
see? Oh yeah, it had a shadow, Never mind.
Camp Nowhere. The popular YouTube Urbex channel Exploring with Josh travels to what is rumored to be an abandoned summer camp in the Catskill Mountains of southeastern New York. The remains of the camp are in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods. Josh and his friends explore the mysterious site and discover that it was a former religious summer camp for children. Turns out the religious camp was built in the 1950s and operated for at least 15 years before being abandoned for unknown reasons. As Josh and his friends enter one of the decaying buildings on the property, they find a strange surprise.
Yo, what? What the hell? This is creepy.
Yo!
Oh, he left the blur
This
by
is a
accident in the
fine.
video.
For real. What the heck? Who did that?
Do you think explorers did it, or it was just left like this?
Either satanic ritual cult people, or maybe explorers? I don't know, guys. This is freaking creepy. Look at this. Dude, who really hung all this up? Kind of cool. I like it. Dude, someone was hanging up masks up there. So these are obviously, people, but that looks like the Ring one. The Grudge or the Ring. Tell me not.
It kind of does look like it.
2001.
I'm not gonna
so
lie.
unless this place went abandoned in 2001. This is our only trace at the moment of like.
Wow,
any sort of,
19
timeline.
years. If
The
they're in
calendar on the wall
2020.
dates all the way back to March 2001, so the camp has likely been abandoned for over 19 years. Josh splits off from his friends who are taking pictures of the abandoned buildings. While exploring alone, he finds a broken down RV. He goes inside to take a look and accidentally captures something chilling.
Jeez. Well, there's nothing in here. The bed in the back.
I saw it, man. It was a hand on top. That's one of the buddies that climbed up there. I don't know. That doesn't look legit to me. If that's what it's supposed to be, maybe that's not what it is.
Okay.
Let's see.
I've seen enough.
Did you see it?
Yeah, see?
Well, Josh didn't either.
Nah, that's their buddy's hand. No way that's a ghost. Ghosts are never that visible, first of all. They wanted to make something spooky, so they told the buddy, hey, climb up there and just lay down like that flat, and they won't be able to see you while we're coming up, and then touch it with your hand. That's an idea they had.
But soon after he enters the RV, a mysterious small hand can be seen hitting the skylight on the roof. Now, Josh didn't notice the unexplained little hand, but when he posted his video to YouTube, his viewers were shocked.
That's their
Some
buddy.
of them think that this could be the ghost of one of the children that stayed at the camp long ago. But what do you think? Is this a ghost accidentally caught on camera, or simply one of Josh's friends messing around?
Yeah, one of his friends messing around for sure.
And if it is one of his friends, they certainly have tiny little hands.
That's not tiny.
Watch your step. French paranormal explorer Oz from the YouTube channel Project Activity travels to haunted locations all over France to investigate and record proof of the paranormal. In this episode, he investigates a house that is said to be extremely haunted. The house's owner, who wishes to remain anonymous, says that both of her grandparents passed away inside the home. She claims that after she moved in with her children, she began to experience terrifying paranormal activity on a daily basis. Every night when she would lie asleep in bed, she says that she would be woken up by the chilling sensation of something stroking and caressing her cheek. Even though the nightly event frightened
That's
her,
weird.
she believed that this could be the spirit of one of her grandparents, peacefully watching over her and her children. But then, one night, something happened that changed her mind forever. Just after midnight, as the woman lay sleeping, she was suddenly jolted awake by the feeling of her bed frame violently shaking. The entire bed seemed to levitate off the ground and then seemed to be forcefully thrown a few feet across the room. The woman now no longer believed that this was the peaceful spirit of one of her grandparents haunting the home. She believed it was something much more dark and sinister, something that might wish to harm her and her children. The family moved out of the house the very next day, and the home has remained empty ever since. Paranormal investigator Oz from the YouTube channel Project Activity investigates the mysterious house to figure out just what is haunting the family.
Sounds like if it's legit, there's really a lot of activity going on. That'll be crazy. It would have to be something strong to like throw the bed across. I don't know, she might be a petite girl and just doesn't really weigh or anything, but yeah.
In his investigation, he uses some very unconventional tools, one of which is a small piece of paper placed inside a plexiglass box. The idea is that no wind or air currents can move the paper inside the box, so the only way it can move is by something supernatural. Oz is setting up a second device in the same room, which I'll get back to in a second. But as he prepares, right behind him, this happens.
Donc je vais l'activer et je vais vous montrer comment ça fonctionne. Non, c'est pas...
What is that even? Is that like a paper on a stick or something? Or like a little metal
A piece
bowl?
of paper inside the
Oh,
plexiglass
okay.
box mysteriously moves on its own. Oz doesn't notice and continues setting
Interesting.
up his second, rather unusual device, a theremin. The The theremin is sometimes used as a musical instrument, but it can also be used as a sensor. The theremin creates a tone whenever someone comes close to the antenna on top of the device.
This is a theremin, it's an electronic instrument. And you produce music or sound by waving your hand into an electrical field.
So not long after Oz has set up the theremin, something very strange happens.
Elle avait ici, alors là je vous montre avec ma petite lampe, il y avait un lit. Donc la tête.
Well, it's definitely standing by that thing.
Bon, très honnêtement, je sais pas pourquoi il s'est déclenché. Vous pouvez le refaire s'il se déclenche. Je sais pas en quoi.
That's not good.
Ok. J'ai compris. Ok. Bon. D'accord.
Now, just a bit freaked out, he continues on with his investigation.
Yeah,
But
he
it
seems
seems that
scared.
whatever was messing with the theremin
I think this might be
isn't done
legit.
with Oz yet.
Et pour l'histoire, donc comme vous pouvez, vous avez pu le constater, c'est une histoire qui est plutôt intéressante. Merde, c'est quoi ça? C'est la lanière de ma lampe torche. J'ai l'impression qu'on vient de tirer dessus. La lampe torche elle est au sol.
Oz claims that something pulled on his pocket flashlight and broke the strap,
He is
causing the
freaked
flashlight
out.
to fall hard to the floor.
That's kind of crazy, though. I think there really is activity like that. That seems legit to me. Too many things are happening, and he's kind of like, yo, I don't like this. I bet he doesn't like the fact that he's by himself. Like I said earlier in the video, if you're by yourself, you're asking for it.
But then things get downright chilling.
Il y a eu ce truc avec cette batterie, cette ma lampe là, la lampe de poche qui s'est. J'ai eu l'impression en fait que quelqu'un me l'a tiré des mains. Ça a pété la lanière qui est cassée là, vous pouvez le voir. Et en fait elle est.
Wow, but it broke completely? That's kind of crazy.
A strange whisper can be heard, and a door behind Oz slams him in the back.
Elle est, en fait, la lumière.
I didn't even notice.
Throughout his investigation, Oz has
Yeah,
managed
this is
to stay
legit.
relatively calm. But what happens next even frightens him.
Si je vous dérange là, dans cet étage, je descends. Je vous demanderai de pas faire de bêtises.
Nah, is he gonna get pushed?
Là, par contre, je suis.
Oh shit!
Sans déconner, c'est quoi ce bordel?
No! Oh my
Et
god.
franchement, il faut pas faire ça quoi. Putain, j'ai de me faire pousser quoi.
The ghost hunter gets an unexplained push in the back by an invisible force.
Yo, this place is haunted. He needs to get the fuck out of there. That's what he needs to do. Sorry for my language, but he needs to get out of there. That's crazy.
And almost falls down the stairs. What the woman told him about the dark intentions of the spirit that haunts the home seemed to be true, as he has been attacked not once, but twice, by something he just can't see. So, is this house haunted by some dangerous malevolent spirit or demon? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, maybe comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright? You take care. Stay safe.